Xin chao, what's up everybody? Alright, we are over at the Vin bus, Vin stop. Going over to Vin Homes Grand Park and Vin Homes Golden River. So I'm going to document, is it currently advisable to use this bus down to District 9? Alright, we're in the bus and my first thing first I'm going to say is it's very nice. It's actually impressive to like a Singapore quality bus. So first impression's very good. It's very clean, smells very nice, very orderly. I didn't have to pay when I got on. So we're gonna ride this thing, see how long it takes. We're gonna document the time now. It's 1:48 since we got on this thing. So we've been on here since 1:48 p.m. and we'll see when this thing finally stops over at the District 9 Vin Homes project. Alright, we are still on the bus. I want to say that it's actually free to ride this bad boy. So it takes you to all the different Vin Homes products. I absolutely recommend this. I give this, so far, I've been on it for about 5 minutes, a 91 out of 100. So it's a very good product. Again, this is part of the reason why I really love Vin Homes and Vin products. Right now we're at Vin Homes Central, as you can see. They have the beautiful park over here. You absolutely can't be beaten. And then next week we're going to take a walk around these grounds again. And we're actually going to take a look at a few couple apartments in Vin Homes Central Park. And if you're interested in living on over there, you can join up over at the patreon.com/fatandbroke. There is a apartment tier. Sign up for that and send me a message and we'll take you on tours of apartments. So it stops at all these really cool bus stops. I'll try to show you each stop as we go. Okay, so we're starting to get into Thuduc City. And if you don't know about Thuduc City, in the months coming up, we're going to do a lot of stuff about Thuduc City, but they're trying to make it like an IT hub, like a San Francisco type deal. So essentially what happened is they merged a couple of districts a few years back into one place called Thuduc City, and they're calling it like their data technology park. So that's kind of the vibe out here. I mean, just to say, Intel is right here. So like Intel offices, literally right here. So you're seeing the tech. All right, we've finally arrived at exactly 2:31 p.m. A lot has changed since the last time we've been here. So included in this video, we're going to do a walk around. I'll check the camera angle, make sure everything's good. It does not have a free Wi-Fi. It is a free service. It was tremendous. It was very comfortable. My original score of 91 out of 100 still stands. On the outer part of this video, you're going to see us take this exact bus on the way back during rush hour. So you're going to have a sense of how it is to go in no traffic and then a sense during a lot of traffic. So far, so good. Looks like a lot's changed over here. It's going to take us a while to walk around, so buckle in for a long one, boys and girls. All right, as you can see, we are over in the Vin Homes Grand Park. There's one of the new buses over here. We just took it over here. Last time we did not explore this area. It was quite a walk for me. I really didn't have the scope of how large this was, so we're essentially just going to start off in the area where we essentially kind of stopped when I was here about a year and a half ago. I'll try to put that video at the end of this one. So let's walk around and take a look on what they're really doing over here. I'm kind of curious of what all this is going to look like, to be particularly honest with you. So I have yet to see it. I think for a couple other people that's watching the channel, this will be a first too. The apartments out here are super cheap. So the apartments here, I think you can get 7 to 10 million. So if you want to live out here, you can hit me up. I'll help you get an apartment out here too. I think we're at the Masteries now. We got dropped off pretty big time down here, I'm pretty sure. I think we have to go back that way for the Vin Homes stuff. I'm not particularly sure. You know, they don't give you a whole lot of road mappage on where you're at out here, but we got nothing but time to explore it. And really what I wanted to take a look at was this over here. These businesses that they have down over here. I didn't even know this existed last time. So one of the things that I had a kind of a complaint about was like stuff to do here. But you're seeing, I see 900 restaurants down here. This very much looks like the Fan Theatre thing that we did, where it had that kind of thing. Okay, let's keep her moving. Wow. Coffee shop, restaurant, coffee shop, coffee shop, coffee shop, restaurant. Lots of Vin fast chargers. Actually, this is very cool. I can see the appeal. I'm going to play devil's advocate, and I'm going to play, you know, why you wouldn't want to live here. So I'll try to pros and cons it the whole way. Look how quiet it is. It's probably safe. You know, raise children here. Here's a day school, preschool right here, probably for that exact reason. Another day school over here. Let's jump across the street here. Okay. There's a barbecue over here. There's a zone, so there's a beer club here, which is great. You know, Vietnamese need to have their beer clubs. So that's a welcome sight. I know they're building a theme park, I think, too. I'm going to get you more and more information. Like I said, in the next month to two, we're going to start focusing in the other areas of Saigon. You know, we've conquered the downtown area, so we're moving to the suburbs and the outer districts now. There's not much more we can do unless there's new stuff that comes up in those areas. So we've got a pub over here, a cocktail pub. Looks like it's for rent already, so maybe that didn't work, or maybe just an idea for something. I think these would not be a bad idea to rent. You know, this area is going to hit eventually. Is it a little early now? Sure. But eventually, people won't be able to get affordable housing inside the city, and all these suburbs will be very, very popular. It's just a matter of time. All right, we're back, and now we are at a place called the Beer Belly, which is very cool. So you've got a Western-style actual beer. Let's go take a look in, because that's what we do. We explore things. I've been a little shy lately too, admittedly, you know, so we're gonna get back into poking our heads in everywhere and meeting people. I mean, look, there you go. You got a proper beer place right here. You got Vietnamese beer on tap over here, some kind. You got a different kind. You got beer towers, so you got plenty of places to drink here too, which to a Vietnamese person is key to success in life. I get it. I drink a lot less. Of course, we still do drink. Here's some price guiding, it looks like, on some stuff. So it's very affordable here. There's a lot of inventory. We're gonna look at things here as well. Now that I can take the bus, and hopefully they open the subway soon, you know, we'll be able to get out here way quicker. The subway is supposed to take, I think, the same amount of time, about 40 minutes to this stop. From what they told, from what I read and was told. Here's another cool place, another little beer and billiards place. Great idea. So get a beer and billiards. You got a Gouda coming in over here. You know, if you got a big company like a Gouda putting in their tea place, that's a pretty good sign that you're gonna have some growth here. These bigger companies tend to not come in unless they see the growth, although I've seen them fail too. But like if we saw a Loteria here, that would be great. Another pool hall. Let's say they're working on it. So you're seeing a lot of expansion and a lot of growth in this area too. Something that you really can't beat. You know, they're trying to make this in. When you're in an area this far out, when you're in like a grand park thing like this, like what they built, you really need to have all this stuff. You need to have access to all different stuff, because this is where you're gonna spend your time. Let's be realistic. You're probably not gonna ride a 45-minute bus or a 40-minute subway every time you want to go do something. Again, another beer craft place with the lady back here. She's already here. Ciao. I mean, great. You got daily acoustic music too. Did you do the acoustic music? Yeah. So they do the acoustic music. Let's see if she wants to talk. Ciao. You do the acoustic?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a daily.
Daily. You have them come daily from 1930 to 2200.
Yes, okay.
And how's business? Good?
Yeah.
Yeah. At night it gets busy here, right?
Yeah.
More busy. Okay, I come back at night. Come on, Em. Thank you. Thank you. See you later. Yeah. Yeah, right. I lied, but it's okay. She'll get excited. Sometimes we can tell fibs. So Broadway District 9 is more of what they call it. I don't know why they call it Broadway District 9. Huge, gigantic Vin school. I don't know where to walk around. I wish they gave you kind of a map, to be honest with you, because I have no idea where I'm at right now. I'm a little confused on just the geography of the place. But that's okay. You know, it's like anything. Once you get a handle on it, we'll keep walking down here. We've got an international, what is this? International Vietnam. I don't know what store that is. Some more coffee houses, a tea and fast food place. So lots of little fitness centers over here, a yoga center, a gym. So 2 gyms over here, a boxing gym. So if you want to train boxing, which we're going to be doing soon, I think when we go back to Thailand, I'm going to train some Muay Thai. Yeah, there's a Pilates center up here. There's a Group X. There's all kinds of stuff over here. I don't remember this stuff being here last time, but I don't think I ever made it even this far. Because like I said, you almost need like the one thing that they had, Phu Quoc, is they have a Vin World like this in Phu Quoc. Excuse me for the memory pause, but in Phu Quoc they have one just like this. And what they started to do is rent all these electric bikes, and it works out pretty well. They need to do that here, because I need an electric bike right about now, or just something to ride around. I don't know where I'm at, where I'm going, which way I even have to go. It's kind of wild. But it's, you know, this is part of exploring, and this is what makes YouTube fun for me. I've never seen this area. I actually really love exploring stuff like this. I know it might not be the most riveting content to people on YouTube, but I think this shit's really fucking cool. Yo! Holy shit. Where you go?
Tom Checkhawker donated $50.
Let's go, Tom.
Looks good, but would prefer Vang Thai.
All right, we're back over here. We're gonna head towards those other apartments. I really wish they gave you a map. Like, I really need a map. I mean, I think we could pull up the Google one, but it might not be that complete yet. So, all right. WXbox, thank you, sir. Let's keep walking here. I think we need to go this way, right? This is Masteries over here, and then this is the Vin Homes, right? So we pretty much walked all the way back, and I don't think there's any more down over here. I think we've conquered this area. I know we completely skipped this last time, so it was pretty important to come see this area. So let's like kind of hook back this way and see where that goes. Seems to be where everybody's driving too. I'm curious what these villas cost. Let's look into the price of these villas too. So I wonder if you could rent one of these whole houses for like, I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if this whole house is like 20 million. But then I also wouldn't be surprised if they're asking like 250 million a month. 0769-868-068. So I'll actually text that person on Zallo and ask them, and we'll get the actual lowdown on what it costs. The apartments I know rent from like 6, 5, I've even seen some for 5 million up to, I've seen some for way north of even 30, but they're like 4 bedroom, they're like the big 2 floor ones. The first thing you get immediately here that you don't get really anywhere else in Saigon, besides for these complexes that they're building that are new, like an Empire City, etc., it's completely clean. It's just devoid of trash, which is very nice. Aesthetically pleasing, a 90 out of 100. Just because there's not a lick of trash here right now. I mean, I can see one over here, but that probably just happened. For the most part, what we're seeing right now is just a phenomenon you don't see in Vietnam. And that's because you have a privately owned, you know, we're in a privately owned essential super city right now, a technology super city that was built by Vin Homes. And look at this Vin school. I mean, talk about a school for kids. I mean, who wouldn't be stoked to have their kid go to a cool school like that? I mean, I have my reservations about schools here, just on my knowledge of what the teachers do. So I don't know how cool I would be with putting one of my kids here to learn from an expat that gets drunk every night. But that's just generalizing. I'm just rizzing you, teachers. Don't get butthurt. I'm not generalizing. But very, very nice out here. I mean, clean, peaceful. All right, so now we're back over right across the street, quick at it, and we're at a beautiful park. I mean, I didn't catch any of this stuff when I was here. Jesus Christ. When I was here last time, but look at the pool. There's nobody here. I mean, if you're looking to be a king of a place, you know, that's what would be cool about this. Like, I'm going to give you what, if I was a dude that just lived at home, played video games, or was like a stock trader, never left my house, like a total homebody, this is your ultimate land. I would get some huge apartment, get the coolest shit, some cool furniture, you know, get a nice computer. You know, this will allow you, since your overhead's nothing, because your rent's only like 300 bucks a month, 400, 500 bucks a month. This gives you a lot of option to live a luxurious lifestyle. But you have to be realistic that your approach and access to District 1 and pretty much Saigon is limited. You are far out here. But man, they put money in here. Look how nice this looks. I mean, it's beautiful. It looks like a typical Vinhomes product. They tend to use the same thing over on all their stuff. I'm very used to their color scheme now. Their the darker pastels. They have the same thing at Golden River. Same exact kind of style thing. Pool design of the same design. Pool guy cleaning the same way. Although he shouldn't be cleaning right now. They clean the pool from 12 to 2 usually. It's 2:50. They must clean it at a different time here. Which, I don't know why Vin's cleans their pools weirdly. All other places clean their pools in the morning, like one would actually figure. Again, there's security all around, which is stuff you want to see. So this is a one pool over here. There's some tennis courts over here. There's a huge outdoor fitness. There's a pizza place over here. This is all the stuff we missed last time when we were here, where I was just like, wow, there really is nothing over here. Or this stuff's just all new. So again, this is just exponentially far away from Saigon. You have to always, I have to ground you in this video. For the value you're getting and all that yada yada yada, you have to remember you're no longer a Saigonese person. Sure, you have access to it and all that jazzafrazz, but what's gonna happen is, I've done the suburb life, is you'll have good effort, you'll have a good mindset to go, you know, keep going downtown and you don't mind the commute. But after a couple of years, you eventually just say fuck it and never even leave. I mean, everybody does it, I swear. So if you're okay with being resounded to being out here and what you're limited with here, you're cash money. And there's so much nice stuff here though. They put more money into this. This is like a Vinhomes Golden River product, so you don't usually see this quality of Vinhomes. So again, these things are all really good for you for blood, like get blood flowing. If you're over the age of 55, that's what all this stuff's made for. Like this is gonna get circulation and oxygen going through your body. It's the same with the leg movement one. This is gonna put, you know, oxygen and blood flow between your whole body, which, you know, once you start getting older, even I need this. It makes me feel better, my whole body feel better. Gets everything moving around. So, really nice, well-maintained outdoor gym. A lot of little artisanal cafes and restaurants out here. Very, very cool. So far, I rate this place amazing, amazing value. A lot of restaurants out here now, a lot of shop houses for rent, clearly. But, bro, we out here, boys and girls. We out here. Here's another shop for rent if you want to call this one. Let me put you guys on the phone numbers for these. If you do want to call any of these, and even if you want me to help you negotiate with this, if you call this and do this on your own, I could still be there and negotiate terms with you. I'm a pretty frugal businessman. 0902-570-586. So if you want to see what that costs. And then there's just more and more of these. We're surrounded by this shit. Like, it's almost confusing of where we're at right now. It is absolutely a city. Is it a bit of a ghost city? Yes, but is that a kind of awesome thing? Yeah. I'm always a big fan of brand new places because nobody's there when you first get there. So you kind of like own the place for a while. It's really nice. Entry to the park is coming up on the left side. You can get entry into here. I can go in here. Oh, cool. Some guy just told me I could go in here, so let's go in here. How does this guy know this? I don't know, but let's go in. Thanks, man. I didn't know we could go in here. Hey, this is why, like, I try not to interact with the stream much, and I know I'm trying to stream and do YouTube separate, and I'm going to try to edit out a lot of the stream stuff, but we would have just skipped that without the guy on stream to tell me the entrance was here. So it is useful. But I am trying to respect each audience very much, so like, you know, keep a separation in house, not waste each person's time that is on each platform. So they're not letting us see anything, but very exciting. I can see some more rides over here. I think they're talking about end of the year for this thing to get done. So, oh, we can see him up in here. There's another, looks like roller coaster or water ride up here. Well, that's a pretty big theme park if they're building rides all the way down over here too. Or there's a part of the subway, I can't tell. We'll find out. This place is massive. I mean, there definitely is something to just how much of an adventure there is with how huge this place is. And yeah, it's a big roller coaster they're building. Very cool. Very cool. And it's got a water feature. I sound like a nerd right now. Very cool. I'm coming. Oh, you got some barbecue over here. So this is where the Barbie and the park is. Well, their park's pretty nice. It's not as big as, you know, Vinhome Central Park, but that's what Vinhome Central Park is. They're also building a massive mall here. So there's going to be, I think, the biggest Vincom mall out here. So you'll literally see the most massive mall that Vincom's built is going to be here. Oh, and here's their man-made. So this is what people were trying to get me to go to last time, the man-made beach. And I didn't understand what they meant by it. So now that we're here, amazing. So if you're trying to barbecue, and have a really good time, so we're gonna try to do the rest. So this is the artificial beach right here. I have been able to survey while the camera was cooling down the area. That is a roller coaster ride as well, and then there's more rides over here. So they're actually building a pretty big theme park. Let's take a little loop around here and I'll show you some more. I don't know if we can actually connect through here, but we'll give it a college try, eh? It is pretty hot out, boys and girls. Pretty hot and sunny out. So it looks super cool over here. So far, super impressed. I don't see any connection through here, so we're gonna actually walk this way. Yeah, there's no way to connect through here. I gotta go back the way we came. There's just a circle here of the park. It is next level hot when the sun is down on you like this. But I really give this property a super high rating. But so, okay, if you put this property within a half hour of Saigon, I haven't looked at the apartments, but I've already seen pictures. You put this at, you know, within a half hour, actual half hour, you know, to your apartment door and to work, this would be a great spot. You're in the 8s, 8.5s. But this being pretty much an hour out here and probably like a legit hour to your door from work to work door, and maybe an hour and a half during rush hour, you're dropping the value by points. Not by like just 1 or 2, you know. This overall comes down to like a 6.2, like a 6.1. And just simply because it's in the middle of nowhere. I mean, the subway doesn't even come here yet. It will eventually. Eventually it comes right here. But the first line, it certainly doesn't, you know. So you have to take a bus, and realistically the bus is about a 10-minute ride from the nearest subway stop here. So, and currently you can take that free bus, but again, that's a 48-minute trip. And that was during no traffic. So like I said, we're gonna be taking that sucker home right now. We're gonna go survey the rest of the part over here. I'll turn it back on when we're not repeating content that we've already walked and saw. All right, not in closing, but in the last chapter of the video. Who's this area for? Who is Vin Wonders Vin Grand Marina for? Well, it could be for you. My recommendation would be to get on a bus and actually just come down here and check it out. It's free to take the bus. It takes about 40 minutes. I mean, if you've got 1 or 2 hours free during your day, you can probably come here and do it and not regret it. It's a great area to just come and take a look around at. It's very clean. The housing's very affordable. Again, it is, to be frank, way the fuck out here. But I think if you're watching the video at this point, you know this is way out here. You know that this shit's far, but you know that you're here for a value. Maybe you want to have kids here. Maybe you're not interested in what exactly Saigon has to offer it all the time. You only need access to it sometimes. I think really this would be the place for you to be there. It's beautiful. It does look absolutely nice here too. I'm not gonna lie. It looks aesthetically pleasing. They've done a way better job design-wise than a Vinhomes Central Park or a Vinhomes Golden River. The mall looks great. Like, you'll see as we get up here. There's a Uniqlo and a Pizza 4P right here. The Pizza 4P is already open, it looks like. They're probably doing takeaway. Yeah, the Pizza 4P is open already. Uniqlo, not open, but they're putting the stuff inside. So this mall will be ready to go probably, I reckon, in a month or two. You know, and they've already got the 4Ps operating, so, which is good. I can't say enough positive things. Again, my only downside, and I'm gonna keep harping on it, is really, guys, you're in the middle of nowhere. It is the middle of nowhere. It's always gonna be the middle of nowhere. And you better really love all the shit that's here, because this is what you're gonna use if you do live here. I think some of this mall's open. Let me take a look. Somebody said it's not open, but I think it is. I'm seeing things that look very open to me mall-wise. So I think we're gonna be shooting a mall video right now. I think this mall is just open. So you just get on the GRP3. That's what you're looking for. Same thing you took here, same thing back, Golden River. The other ones are run around local. All right, so I do want to say it's taking quite a bit longer on rush hour on the way back. We're not even out at District 9. We've been here about 15 minutes. So